Continuing to catch up with the Fogos, and boy, I would be doing everybody a disservice if I didn't catch up with this guy after the game he had in our nation's capital. Trey Arnold, Junior faceoff specialist. Boy, I don't know what you ate your Wheaties, I guess, before that Georgetown game. 18 faceoff wins, 12 ground balls, not quite the all-time record, but up there. One of the better games in terms of ground balls in team history. Just did you feel any different waking up for that one, or just what went well?
No, I felt more prepared from last week. Obviously, the first game didn't go our way, so I felt like we needed to step up our preparation. And working with Coach Mangan over there, we just kind of finalized our communication. Really felt like we dialed in as like the face-off unit, and now it finally shows that we finally put it all together.
What has it been like working with your new assistant coach, by the way? Brandon Megan, of course, joining the program this year as Tim Cox left after last season.
It's like he's never skipped a beat. He comes in day one and is already felt like he's been here 2 or 3 years. We've already known him really well. He knows us really well, and it's been a blessing to work with him.
You and Mike really seem to do a heck of a job pushing each other since Mike, came into the fold. And I know you had a very busy offseason. You worked hard, you lost weight, you did all this stuff in the summer. What have you guys in the long haul learned from playing with each other on the same team?
He's brought a different style of facing off. I've never really worked. I just, kind of do 1 move, 2 moves, and work with it. He's kind of introduced me to some new things, and I've been really grateful for that because now I'm incorporating it to my game, and I'm sure he's taken a few things from me that I've done that he's incorporated his game. So I think it's really, in the long haul, made us way much better.
Looking back, would you say this was as hard as you had ever worked in a particular offseason, just kind of looking back on everything you did to get ready?
Yes. This offseason, I bought in more than ever. I just said, this is something I got to come back, I got to fix. I was a little overweight last 2 seasons. Didn't really feel like I did enough off the field back home in Georgia. So I just felt like, this is the year I need to, step it up, get it together. And I feel like it's finally coming together.
And you look at that Georgetown game. It was a game that, you didn't get the result, and I know that's the disappointing part, but the team just seemed to improve across the board, and there seemed to be a lot of positives to take out of that one. What do you take out of that second game of the season?
We play a lot of young guys, so it's a good, learning experience. We want to play a tough out of conference schedule just to improve, and I think that will show in the long haul that we keep playing game by game. It doesn't matter who we play. It's just we're getting better every week, and I think this week, with the amount of effort we've put in, that things are going to start finally clicking together more and more and more as the season goes on.
How good does it feel to finally be back home for a game for a change? Of course, Bellarmine providing the competition Saturday at noon at Joe.
It's exciting. Nothing's like playing a game at the Joe, but we like to treat, no matter where we go, it's the Joe. So I think it's a big deal for the freshmen to experience their first home game and stuff like that. So I think it'll be a fun night at the Joe.
And in order to pick up that first W of 2019, what do you guys have to do?
Transition, and just play our game. That's all we have to do.
Let's see some transition ball. Let's see some Bobby Moe ball this Saturday at noon. Again, it is the home curtain raiser for Robert Morris in 2019. The Colonials and Bellarmine going at it. Again, it's a noon face-off. Admission is free, and you can also see it live on NEC Front Row. Thank you, Trey Arnold. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.